Imagine marching through a dense, endless forest. Rain pouring, your armor soaked, and the ground beneath you turning into thick mud. You're deep in enemy land, and suddenly, the trees come alive. Arrows pierce the air, spears rain down, screams echo through the woods. In just a few days, the invincible Roman Empire will suffer its worst defeat, and they will never, ever recover from it. This is the story of the Battle of Teutoburg Forest, the moment Rome's unstoppable conquest met its brutal end. It's the year 9 AD. Rome, at the peak of its power, has conquered much of Europe, including the wild lands of Germania. Emperor Augustus believes these lands can be tamed. To secure Roman control, he sends a seasoned general, Publius Quinctilius Varus, with 3 entire legions, over 20,000 men, deep into Germanic territory. Varus is confident. He has an ally, a Germanic noble named Arminius, a warrior raised in Rome. But what Varus doesn't know is that Arminius has secretly united the Germanic tribes in rebellion, and he is leading the Romans straight into a trap. Despite warnings from fellow officers and local informants, Varus dismisses any idea of a conspiracy. After all, Rome has crushed every rebellion before. Why would this be any different? He orders his legions to march deeper into Germania, unaware that doom awaits them. The legions march in a long, slow-moving column through the thick, rainy forests of Teutoburg. It's difficult terrain. The Roman formations are broken. Supplies and wagons struggle through the mud. Then, the attack begins. From the trees, thousands of Germanic warriors strike. Spears fly. Chaos erupts. The Romans try to form defensive lines, but the forest is too dense. Their training, built for open battlefields, is useless here. And Arminius? He has vanished, back to his people, leading the slaughter. Panic sets in. The disciplined Roman legions devolve into desperate survivors. They attempt to flee, but the forest is like a death trap. For every soldier that escapes one ambush, another awaits ahead. The Germans know this land. They use every tree, every hill, every ravine to their advantage. Night falls, and still, the screams do not stop. For 3 days, the Romans are hunted, ambushed, and butchered. No mercy, no escape. The once proud legions are reduced to terrified men scrambling in the darkness. By the end, nearly every Roman soldier is dead. Their eagles, the sacred symbols of Rome, are lost to the enemy. Varus, seeing the horror around him, falls on his own sword, choosing death over disgrace. When the news reaches Rome, Augustus is shattered. According to ancient accounts, he roamed his palace, screaming, "Varus, give me back my legions." The emperor mourns not only the loss of 20,000 men, but also the loss of Rome's grand vision of expansion. No reinforcements will be sent. Germania, untamed and wild, will never fall under Roman control. The psychological impact of this defeat is enormous. Rome had suffered defeats before, but never had 3 entire legions been wiped out so completely. It sends a message to the world: Rome is not invincible. The Battle of Teutoburg Forest was more than just a defeat. It was a turning point. The dream of expanding into Germania was dead. The Rhine River would forever mark the boundary of Rome's ambitions. And Arminius? He became a legend, a warrior who stopped an empire. Rome never forgot Teutoburg. Years later, revenge expeditions were sent, but Germania remained untamed. The empire built massive fortifications along the Rhine to prevent another disaster. The very course of European history changed because of this battle. History is shaped by moments like this. What if Rome had won? Would all of Europe have fallen under its rule? Would the Germanic tribes have been Romanized, altering the very culture of the continent? We'll never know. But one thing is certain. The bloodshed in Teutoburg Forest changed the course of history forever. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's uncover more lost stories of the past together. See you in the next one.